The modernization of Japanese painting, Yokoyama Taiken's floating lights. The image that you see on the screen is one of the most famous paintings in Japanese art. This is a hanging scroll, ink, color and gold painted on silk with dimensions of 56 and a quarter inches by 20 and a half inches. It is stored in the Museum of Modern Art in Ibaraki. This painting was painted by Yokoyama Taiken, one of the main leaders of the Nihonga style in the late Meiji and Taisho period. Yokoyama Taiken played a major role in the modernization of Japanese style of painting. In the process of modernizing Japanese style of painting, one of his goals was to synthesize Western and Japanese art techniques. Traditional paintings were mainly focused on outlining and line drawing. Taiken took concepts from Western style of painting and learned different brush applications and color usage. He focused more on color description in his paintings and created some innovative coloring techniques. The modernization of traditional Japanese style of painting can be seen in Taiken's early works such as Kutsugen Muga. He used volume, line, and dramatic content in his early work to modernize his painting style. Taiken was a progressive painter and his early work was criticized by some conservative painters who considered the modernization of traditional art as westernization. However, Taiken had the support of his mentor Okakuro Kakuzo and his close friend Hishida Shunso, who worked with Taiken in modernizing the traditional style of painting. Taiken was greatly inspired by his educator Okakuro Kakuzo. Kakuzo was one of the founders of the Tokyo School of Fine Arts, and later he opened the Japan Fine Arts Academy after resigning from Tokyo School of Fine Arts. Taiken and his close friends Hishida Shunso left the Tokyo School of Fine Arts to help Kakuzo in opening Japan Fine Arts Academy. Kakuzo was very interested in Buddhist artistic production in India because he believed that Indian art played a major role in Japanese art history since Buddhism originated from India. In Kakuzo's guidance, Taiken and Hishida Shunso worked together in a study of Buddhist temples. In 1903, they traveled to India together and were inspired by Indian traditional arts. Hishida Shunso was impressed by some Hindu traditional work and painted many Hindu iconic figures such as Saraswati, Hindu goddess of knowledge. Whereas most of Taiken's work was based on traditional Buddhism and Indian Buddhist temples. However, Taiken's major artistic production was floating lights, also known as Ritho in Japanese. According to Merriam-Webster's, floating lights was the peak of Taiken's career. When Taiken and Shunso were traveling in India, they saw a traditional ceremony being performed by some women on the bank of river Ganges in Varanasi, situated in the northern part of India. 6 years later, Taiken drew the ceremony he witnessed in his painting Floating Lights. This painting is about the Indian traditional fortune-telling ceremony. The young woman on the very far side is holding an earthenware plate filled with burning cotton wick dipped in vegetable oil. According to the tradition, women put the plates with a burning flame on the water of the holy river Ganges. If the plate doesn't sink and the fire does not go out, then the women will have good fortune. In this picture, the two women on the left side have already placed their plates in the water and have joined their hands to pray. The woman in the right side is about to do the ritual. The richness of the colors and details in this painting makes it look delightful. This painting was influential on Japanese art because it combined Western painting techniques focused on descriptive colors with Japanese traditional figure painting and landscape techniques. Taiken's artistic productions were very successful and influential for other modern Japanese artists. Younger artists were inspired and followed Taiken's artistic style. In Taiken's honor, Yokoyama Taiken Memorial Hall was established. Most reproductions of Taiken's work are published by Yokoyama Taiken Memorial Hall. Yokoyama Taiken died in 1958, and his death was a national tragedy. Yokoyama's contribution to the Japanese painting style is still influential and popular in contemporary Japanese art.